Happy Saturday, guys. Welcome. It is the Saturday before Memorial Day. Let me explain something to y'all. And I don't know if y'all are like me. I have been waiting. I wait for this holiday for the longest because it is the first official holiday since we've been off work since New Year's Day. Do you hear me? And so you wait until May, and now it is here. I'm so happy. I done took off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay. Welcome to the live, you guys. I am so happy you're here. Oh, what's that? What's that, you ask? Budgeting just because has turned 4 years old. Hey, clock it. Everybody clock it. Clock it. BJB's 4 years old. So happy anniversary to budgeting just because, you guys. I'm so proud of this channel. I love it so much. So thankful for all of you guys to celebrate another milestone. So yes, honey, BJB getting old. We gonna turn up for our 5-year anniversary. I'm just telling you now. All right, so you guys already know the drill. You see the question of the day. Please make sure you're answering it. Today's live topic: can you survive on $100 between pay periods? We're gonna talk about it because I want to know what you guys up for the challenge. Okay, I want to know if you're up for the challenge, and please understand. And no shade or shame to anyone out there, because I know some people are doing it for way less. And I just applaud you. But today's video, we're going to see if we can do it with $100. All right, so let me take the banner off here. Let me get to the comments. Give me 1 second. Let me find my banner. Put your hashtag Saturday Live in the chat if you want to participate in today's giveaway. And let's see. Here go my folks. What's up, y'all? Oh, y'all came. Oh, okay. Y'all came prepared for this topic today. Look at all these comments I got already. Y'all came prepared. Because let me tell you something. I go live on Instagram every Thursday. If you're not following me on Instagram, please make sure you do. We have a good time. And I asked them this question over there on Thursday. I ain't even get the question out good. And it was already like, nope, can't do it. Nope. I said, y'all, I ain't even get the dang question out good. So I can't wait to see how y'all respond over here. Hold on. We got a new member in the house. Give it up for Susan. Woo! I will get sound effects soon. Unless y'all just love hear me say, woo! All right, Susan. Thank you for joining. We love having you. You guys, if anyone is interested, I can't talk. If anyone is interested in becoming a member, please, the link is in the description box below. There's 3 different tiers. I would love for you to join the fam. As you can see, darling, we have a good time, darling. Let me get my glasses, darling. All right, let's see how y'all are answering this question of the day. Let's get up here to what the question of the day is. Now, fix my glasses. What's one? Oh, okay, this is a good one. What's one thing you wish someone had taught you, or maybe they did teach you, about managing money? What's one thing you wish someone taught you? Let's get to the comments and let's see what you guys got to say about this one. Hi, Lucille. I wish I would have learned how to budget my money at an early age. That's so true. I was on, it had to be TikTok. I don't know which one, but it was a meme or something that said, at this rate, I wish I would have learned how to start budgeting in kindergarten. The way we going, I need to learn how to manage my money back in kindergarten. Understand? All right. Good morning, Tina. I wish they had taught me how to manage my money. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Desi. I wish someone would have advised to start investing when you get your first job. Start early on saving for a house and just save first from all my paychecks. That's good advice. You wish for 1, 2, 3 things. Hey, Janelle. I wish if someone would have taught me about credit cards and retirement when I was younger. But back in those days, no one really knew about it then. You're right. We wish we would have known these things. But were we really in a situation or an environment where people knew themselves? See, that's key. That's key. A lot of this stuff that we are learning, you guys, we're seeking out to learn it now. I don't know what changed in our worlds that made us want to do it, but now we're seeking this information. But before, we weren't doing that. Not at all. All right, let's see. I wish I'd been taught to budget and save. Oh, look at the welcome, Susans. All right, let's go, Susan. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. All right, let's see. I'm looking for some questions of the day. Good morning. Thank you, Alicia. I hope everyone has a happy Memorial Day weekend. All right, let me see if I see any question of the day. Here we go. The bills come first, then you can play. Ooh, that's a good lesson right there. You wouldn't think anyone would have to teach us that, would you? But that's straight up facts. Bills come first, and then whatever you got left over, you can go play. But other than that, But they did not teach saving for retirement. Yeah. It's up to us. It's up to us to teach our family. It's you do realize that. It's up to you now to teach your children, your nieces and nephews, everyone. It's up to you now. Because it's still not happening. It's still not happening. It's up to us. All right, let's see. See if I got some questions of the day in here. I don't remember my parents or anyone teaching us about budgeting or paying a bill as a kid. You're right about that. Did anyone teach you growing up how to pay bills, how to be responsible, what you need to do? You're right. I wasn't taught that either. But you learn it because once I went on my own, I realized I needed money. I guess that's how you learn it. You got on your own. That's when you figure it out. Oh my God, that's so true. Hey, Dolores, I was taught the bills get paid first, and then you have money left over you can spend. Okay, Dolores was raised on that. All right, I love to hear that. Yes, pay your bills. I wish someone would have taught me about how to budget. I was taught to pay myself first before paying bills. And now I will tell you that that's a budgeting method. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Now, pay yourself first as far as, saving and investing and doing all that stuff. Not partying and having fun is a difference. But yes, that is a good budgeting method if you know how to use it right. I love that. All right, let's see. Debt is not your friend or the way to wealth. Debt is not your friend. I really like that little saying. If I put it on a t-shirt, I'll give you $10. Don't worry about it. I'm going to slide you a little something. Good morning, Erica. All right, Myra. I wish someone would have taught me that you need to have a budget that works for you. And how to stay consistent. How to stay consistent with it. Lord. I was never taught about budgeting. My great aunt taught me how to balance a checkbook. Y'all, Alicia said how to balance a checkbook. Lord, I don't forget about. Y'all remember balancing checkbooks? Everyone kept their finances private. I believe that's why I struggle today. That is a great comment. Everyone kept their finances private. It was nobody's business what went on in your home. It's just us blabbing it around to everybody. Ooh, look how much I saved. That didn't happen back in the day. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you're right about that. Good morning, Ro. Never spend more than you make. Create a budget. Okay, hold on. Let me start over, Ro. This is what she wished someone taught her. Never spend more than what you make. That's a good one. Create a budget. Manage debt. Money mismanagement can ruin your life. Let's get an amen for Ro in the comments. She broke that down. Every single one of those is a topic. I need to come back to that. I wish someone would have taught me how to invest so much earlier in my life. Shout out to Mommy Trader. If you guys aren't following Mommy Trader, please make sure you do. She's over here on YouTube. I tell you what, when I first started my budgeting channel, that's when I first met Mommy Trader, found her channel, and was hooked. If you don't know much about investing or think that you're not a person who can invest, she makes it possible for you. Make sure you go follow her channel. That was a good one. Good morning. How to manage my money better. Yes. All right, let's see. Who haven't I heard from here? Shout out to Chris and Shay Budgets who taught me how to. Oh, yes. And budgeting just because 4 years. Let's give it up. But shout out to Shay Budgets too. Oh my God. If you're not following Shay Budgets, make sure you follow her too. Oh my gosh. I love her channel. Yes. Shout. And I said I was going to do it, but I was talking, this must have been on Instagram. I was trying to remember all the budgeting channels that inspired me when I got started. I think I'm going to do a video about that because it's so important to remember who was there when you got started. Like reflecting on my channel being 4 years, it's so important to remember those people who helped you on your journey. You know, some of them are not here any longer, but you should never forget that, especially in a sea of folks that are coming out now. We got to remember those pioneers that helped us. Oh my God, that was a good one, Shea Budgets. Woo! Hold on, wow! Clock it, Mandy. Oh my God, Mandy. So, y'all, okay, Mandy's so adorable. You want to talk about a supporter? This one right here. And I want you guys to follow Mandy. If most of you probably know Mandy, but if not, make sure you follow her because she and a few other people who have YouTube channels, Instagram, our friend Jess, Paul, she may be in the comments as well. They create their channels on supporting other people. So you gotta love that. So we got to make sure we show them some support. I can't even speak. Mandy, thank you so much, friend. Oh my God, that's so sweet. So sweet. All right, you guys. So today's video, the dramatic pause. Today's video is all about, can you survive on little to no money in between your paychecks? See, a lot of people, you know, they live paycheck to paycheck. They don't have a lot to survive on. So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to see if you only had $100 in between your pay periods, could you make it? Keep in mind that there's people who can do it for way less than $100. Some of y'all crying already. $100. I need $100 a day. I'm talking about to the next time you get paid. So that is what we're going to talk about today. And before I hop into the topics here, let me just make sure if you guys want to participate in today's giveaway, make sure you put your hashtag Saturday Live in here. If you are new to the live, we do a giveaway every Saturday. You can participate. You don't have to participate, but put your hashtag Saturday Live in, and I will pull a winner to win something from my shop. By the end of the live, we already have 26 entries, so that's good. So let's get into our topic for the day, and we'll get back to our questions of the day. And this topic here, again, can you survive if you had to budget with just $100 in between your pay periods? Now, keep in mind, this means that, you know, you've paid your bills and everything. You've paid the bills. Don't ever not pay the bills. Like everyone said, pay your bills first. That's most important. But this is after you pay the bills, you need to survive on groceries, gas, getting to and from work, those necessities around your house. You know, that spending money we have in our cash envelopes. I'm talking about that money. Can you survive on that with $100? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put my first topic up here, and let's just talk about $100 survival challenge. Okay? Because at the end of this live, I'm going to see if you guys can do this. So let's break it down. Our survival budget isn't just about cutting back. It's about planning with intention. Okay? Start by listing your absolute essentials. Now, I say all this again, this may not relate to you, but I want you to think about if you were in this situation and this is all you had, how would you survive? Okay? So list those absolute essentials: food, transportation, hygiene, and maybe a little room for, you know, something nice for yourself, because we got to worry about our mental health. The key is to decide your dollars before you spend them. Now, I want everyone to listen to this, because these tips are not just for if you didn't have enough money to survive. You can use this in your everyday budgeting. So use the 3-category method, okay? You want to break down your essentials by must-haves. That's your food and transportation. Then your should-haves, toiletries, etc., like things like that. And then your mental boosters, those things that keep you sane, okay? So if you guys are struggling to budget in general, think about those 3 categories. Maybe start with a budget and you break your finances down by that. Maybe you have enough. Maybe you have more than $100 between your next pay period. But that still doesn't mean you don't need to break down your finances in order to help you budget by looking at those 3 categories. All right, so you know how I roll. I want you to put a number 1 next to your answer here. Now, I want you guys to answer this. I want to see how you all answer this one. If you did only had $100 into your next payday, what 3 things would you absolutely need to keep in your budget? What 3 things would you need? And think about it. Put it in the chat. Put a number 1. I want to know if you only had $100. What 3 things would you absolutely need to keep in that $100 budget? Okay, you guys put that in the chat. Let me go back up here. Let me see some more question of the days. Again, thank you guys so much. Oh my God, hold on, y'all. Not Ricky. Oh my God, she's so sweet. Ricky, thank you so. Woo, let's go, budget just because. Thank you so much, Ricky. Ricky's so sweet. Ricky's been following me for a while, and she is just the nicest person. She didn't have a channel, but she is a great, great, great supporter, and I just appreciate her so much. Thank you. Ricky Clockett. Go put the Clockets in the chat. All right, let's go. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just get teary-eyed because I'm good. Okay. While you putting your comments in here, I'm just gonna say a little something. I really do love what I do, y'all. I'm not just saying this. When we come together on Saturdays, I really do want us to come together as a community. That's always been my goal when I started my channel. It was never about, me. It was about how I can give someone, my history on how bad I was with money and how I was able to overcome it. And we get together and we talk about these things and help one another. So I appreciate you guys so much. My goal was to get 10K subscribers by my 4-year anniversary. I didn't quite make it, but that's okay because I've realized that doesn't matter. That subscribers reaching that number of subscribers doesn't matter. What matters is all of y'all who show up on Saturdays in this chat, keying it up with me, having a good time. That's the best feeling in the world. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox here, but I just want to just throw that out there and how much I love you guys. All right, let's get down here. Let me see if I can find number 1. Oh, somebody said dog food. Hold on a minute. Talk about it. Your pets got to eat. Why did I see this thing? First of all, y'all, just tell me to stay off TikTok and I'll do it. I probably won't do it. But why somebody had their dog in their little cage and they had a plate of spaghetti in there for their dog to eat? But wait a minute. The dog had a full plate. I said, oh my God. Y'all don't do that. Get the babies what they need to eat here. Get the babies what they need to eat. Okay. Let me see if I got, let me see. I'm not seeing any number 1s here. Let's see. Chris is almost going to reach 100. Way to go. This is Dolores, y'all. This is my buddy from Instagram. Thank you, Dolores. All right, let me see if I see any number 1s. Let's get down here. Let's see what Lucille says. I survive on less than $100 a month. You better tell them, Lucille. I only receive SSDI monthly. Now listen, all y'all crybabies out there. Y'all see what Lucille just said? I didn't mean to call y'all crybabies, but that's out of love. She said she survived on $100 a month. I'm giving y'all between pay periods. You better tell them, Lucille. Because if you got to, hey, you do what you got to do. All right, let's see these essentials. Let's see. Gas. Necessary. If you drive to work, necessary. Toilet paper and food, necessary. Gas and household supplies, food, gas, and household items. Those are her 3 items that are a necessity she must have. Oh, look, Ricky too. Groceries, gas, and miscellaneous money for just in case. All right. Food, gas, and at least 2 yoga classes per week. Okay. All right. Who's that? JE Budgets? Okay. Because that's for her mental. Okay. Let's see. All bills paid. I would buy lunch out on payday. Pet food and just in case money. Okay. Gas. Food, gas, and toiletries. See, y'all talking them necessities right there. Newbie here. Well, who's that? Hippie dub reggae era. Welcome. You using yours on gas and food, okay? Gas, food, and money for utilities. Is that Priscilla? Groceries, dog food, but I have a sinking fund for that. And maybe household stuff like toilet papers and paper towels. Y'all, Y'all wouldn't believe how much toilet paper and paper towels I have in my house. Ever since the pandemic, and I know the pandemic, it's been a while, but I ain't never ever running out of toilet paper towels again in my life. Do y'all understand how tragic that was? It ain't never gonna happen again. I ain't even got enough room for all the toilet paper and stuff that's in every room of my house. It ain't never happened. Groceries, gas, and cat food. Y'all don't forget about your fur babies. Food, toiletries, gas. I would keep my food and some money for crafting. All right, Deb. Okay. Hey, Regis, what's going on? Prescription meds. Y'all better have some money for your prescriptions. A pack of ground beef and chicken legs can go a long way. $10 to $15 in gas, noodles, dog food, tissue. That's all the necessities. Let me just say, a pack of chicken legs can go a long way. Have y'all ever bought a big pack of chicken legs? Them suckers can go a long way. Miscellaneous money, toiletries, and household items. Okay, so I see that you guys are along the same, on the same line of thinking. You want to make sure you got your food, your toiletries, dog food for your dogs or just pet food in general. So now that you know those three absolute things, let's get into the next section. All right. We got our $100 challenge. We know there's three things we can't live without. Now let's break it down. All right. Here's tip number 2. Make sure you guys are, if you're liking this topic, make sure you hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And let's talk about tip number 2. Build a $30 grocery plan that feeds you all week. Now, out of that $100, build a $30 grocery plan. Okay? Now, listen. You can eat on $30. For all y'all who say y'all can't, yes, you can. Yes, you can. But it requires a basic menu and a plan. The goal is to feed your body and brain so you stay productive. It ain't to have a gourmet meal and steaks and all of that stuff. It's to give your body what it needs to function. Okay? I want you got to be in that frame of mind when you don't have a lot. Okay? Now, here's some tips. Focus on those meals that stretch. Rice, pasta, beans, frozen veggies, oatmeal, plan bulk meals. Chili. Y'all know a good pot of spaghetti. Like, did y'all parents raise y'all on spaghetti? My God, today. Spaghetti can last 2 weeks. Use stores with discount bins or clearance meats. You know those grocery stores that got 5 meats for $20? Man, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you my favorite. There's a few cheap meals that are my favorite go-to meals that I'm just going to. And one of them is cup of noodles. Y'all know the cup of noodles. I don't have to be broke to eat those. I keep those in my pantry. I love me some cup of noodles. And then the second thing is, do you guys ever buy those Tostinos pizzas? I think that's how you pronounce them. Tostinos. Man, I'll never forget one time my stepdad hooked them pizzas up for us. He cooked them pizzas and he bought some grilled chicken and some veggies that he grilled and some more cheese, and he put on the pizzas. We was tearing the pizzas up. I say that to say, you can survive. You can survive, but you got to be creative. Now, put a number 2 next to this question. I want to know, if you had to feed yourself and your family, okay, because you're not just getting off easy with just you. If you had a family of 4, and you only had $30 to feed just on food, out of this $100 budget, $30 is for food. What is your go-to meal? What go-to meals are you planning that's going to last you and your family? Because this is all you got. This is all you have. Put it in the comment section below. Let me know. And then just a side note, and you don't have to share this, but has anyone ever been here before? Maybe not you in particular, but have you ever been here before growing up and, you maybe you didn't even know your family was struggling, but now that you look back on it, you're like, oh, we didn't have a lot of money. Like, that was me. We did not have a lot of money, but I guarantee you, I did not know that. I was the happiest child in the world. I grew up in the projects, but you couldn't tell me what the projects was. My project was my neighborhood, was my family, understand? But I know that that's where I grew up. And it's all about how you can make things work. Did any of you grow up like that, where you knew, now that you're looking back, like, man, we really didn't have a lot of money, but your family made it happy times for you? Maybe some of them did. All right, let me get here. Let me see some. Now, some of these are from question number 1. You guys go ahead and put question number 2, the answer to question number 2. Groceries will take up the whole $100. Now, see, Shonda? Now, put your number 2 in there. Shonda, you only got $30 for you and your family. What meals you making? You gotta have to get creative, aren't you? Y'all better put spaghetti on that list. Spaghetti last year. You can eat spaghetti till your next payday, because it will last. Oh my God. I mean, I like spaghetti and all, but geez, when you gotta eat, I can eat spaghetti, excuse me, maybe once, maybe twice. But it's the third and fourth time. It's like, come on, how come this pot ain't empty yet? I don't understand. All right, don't forget to put your hashtag Saturday Lives, and don't forget to like the live if you are enjoying this topic. And let's see, let me get down here and see if I see anyone. Let's see what Barbie says. Hey, Barbie. Let's see. This is for number 1. Gas, toiletries, and food. But everyone, don't forget that you can always go to a food pantry if you don't have enough food for some places, and also have emergency funds to support people. Now, this is so true. This is so true. Excuse me. There's so many food pantries now. And Barbie, thank you for bringing that up, because I never want anyone to feel like that's a handout and you feel a ways about that. Because for one thing, they have decent things to pass out. Like, do you remember back in the day, a food pantry it was probably rough. But nowadays, like, the amount of donations these places get, you're getting nice meals. I love that they do that for the kids that are out of school for summer and out for the summer, and they know they're not getting those meals, the lunches every day at school. So they have, you can go pick up meals like that. Churches do it. Oh my God. Sometimes churches have the free dinners too. I know one of the churches around here, they always talk about Fish Fry Friday. I was just going to go to see what kind of fish they talking about. But still, there's so many places you can go. So that was great advice. All right, let's get, let me see. I think this is where $30 go. That $30 was before the current inflation. Listen, I don't care about inflation. You only got $30 and ain't nothing we can do. So what are you going to do to make that $30 work for you? You're going to have to get creative for sure. You're going to have to get creative. What are you making? $30 grocery plan that will feed all week. Make meals with beans and veggie soup. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good one. I didn't think about soups. That's a good one. Let's see. You will be healthy. Yes, you will. Oatmeal is $2.30 for a nice amount. We need to share recipes. Hey, Christina. Tostinos and ramen for the win. That's a good meal for me. You love Tostinos pizzas? I love them. Let's see. What else we got in here? Oh, somebody said spaghetti. Oh, chicken and rice. Yes. Man, chicken and rice will last. And chicken and rice I can eat. I will eat me some chicken and rice. Oh my God, yes. I would do beans and hot dogs. There you go. Y'all ever ate Franks and beans? You cut up the hot dogs and the pork and beans. Man, when I was growing up, that was the meal. Don't play. Ground beef with veggies. Gotta get creative. Beans, rice, and potatoes. This is our $30 meals, but this sound good. Spaghetti and beef vegetable soup. Let's see. Oh, mac and cheese with ground turkey and frozen vegetables. Y'all are creative. Okay. Somebody says goulash. I've heard of goulash. What is that? I've heard of that before. Brands, rice, chili can eat a couple days, then spaghetti. Your go-to is spaghetti. Matter of fact, just always have spaghetti in your pantry. Just always have spaghetti. And your spaghetti do not have to have meat. You ain't got to have meat. You may have to cut out meat in this spaghetti. Get creative. Get you a veggie spaghetti. You got to get creative. I want you guys to imagine that this was all you have, because again, I cannot stress enough, this is all some people have. So you got to make it work. All right, let's see what this one says. Oatmeal or eggs and salmon patties. What y'all know about a salmon patty? If you know about salmon patties, put that in the chat. Let me tell you something. Me and Tamika on the same page. My uncle Jerry, he can hook up some salmon patties. If you never had them before, comment down below. Salmon patties is essentially salmon in a can. My mom tried to get bougie, and she called them salmon croquettes. Salmon patties. And he'll make some fried corn and potatoes. That's the best meal you'll ever eat. Oh my God, I'm telling you. I'll make either vegetable soup or taco soup. Okay. Soups for the win. Spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, chicken, beans, and rice. Y'all got it. Chili, hot dogs, and home fries. Oh my God, a chili dog sounds good. I'm hungry. Italian sausage with onions and peppers. Oh my God. Y'all sure y'all sticking to a $30 budget? Chili, chicken, and okra. Ooh. Spaghetti, ground beef, and noodles. Okay. My go-to meals are discounted meals: beef, chicken, sausage, frozen vegetables, eggs, rice, and a lot of soups. Chicken, rice, veggies, chili. You can't go wrong. And please, for the love of Jesus, don't let them raise price on chicken. The chicken legs and the chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are probably gone up a little bit. Now, let me ask y'all this, because I asked my folks over on Instagram this on Thursday. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please make sure you do. I asked them, would they be willing to shop at the Dollar Tree food section, the $1.25 store. Now, if you don't know, $1.25 store sells food, first of all, they sell a bunch of food, okay? And they have a bunch of food in the frozen section. Now, in that frozen section, if you've never looked, because you're like, ugh, go look. They have name brand items in that section. I'm not kidding you. The same name brand items you find in your grocery store, they have in the Dollar Tree in the frozen section. Would any of y'all be willing to buy your groceries from there? It's the same groceries that you buy from the grocery store. Put that in the comment section. I want to know how y'all feel. Or did y'all just say no before I even got that sentence out? Hey, Kathy. Oh, chicken and rice casserole. That's a good one. Oh, red beans and rice. Now, y'all know, we're the big back community. I don't mean to make this about food, but red beans and rice is so good, y'all. I love me some red beans and rice. Soup, yes, that was my life. We were broke. Didn't know it, but we were grateful. Exactly. You didn't know it, but you knew that you always had a meal. You always had a place. You know, you were always having fun. That was me and my cousins always running around. You know, you got to make the most of your situation. All right, so we can talk about those meals all day. Let me get into our third topic on this $100 challenge. Here we go. Let's get to number 3. Now, how to stay clean on the budget. Personal hygiene often gets overlooked in survival budgets, but it's tied to dignity and mental health. So, in other words, you don't have to stop being clean just because you don't have a lot of money, okay? Take care of yourselves. Now, here's some tips. The Dollar Tree and the travel size sections in most stores can stretch a $10 budget. Man, I just went out of town the beginning of this week, and I got some of the travel size little things from Dollar Tree. Oh my God. And nice size stuff too. Don't knock it. Use baking soda and white vinegar. Have any of y'all done? I know y'all mamas and raised y'all on baking soda as a multi-purpose cleaner for your body and your home. And then just rotate between low-cost essential products or save your money and buy in bulk. That is one of the best things you can ever do, is buy in bulk. I told you I got toilet paper all over this house. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. I've gone crazy because I'm never living that situation again. But the whole point is, if you are on a budget, don't forget about your hygiene. Take care of yourself. Okay. Now, put a number 3 next to this one. I want to know this answer right here. If you only had a $5 hygiene budget, which 2 items would you grab first? Now, out of this $100, we're going to spend $30 on food. Now we're talking about hygiene. If you're single, you got $5. If you got a family, we've already spent 30. We still got to account for gas. I'm going to give you $15 for your family. What 2 items are you grabbing first? You're on the budget. What is going to be? Put it in the comments. Put a number 3 to it. And again, make sure you guys are liking this video. Hope you guys are liking this video, because I have got to put this out there. Sometimes we got to think about, what if this was all we had? Sometimes this is all people have. Like Lucille said, she got to make $100 work for the month. I ain't even going to do that to y'all. I know y'all be crying. I just said between pay periods. So put a number 3 next to this answer. And don't forget to put your hashtag Saturday Lives in. Let me make sure it's okay. We're collecting. We're at 42 comments for the the giveaway. So good. All right, let me get back to the comments here. Oh, I saw tuna noodle casserole. Where did I see that? Ooh, sloppy joes. Yes. Y'all, who love a good sloppy joe sandwich? Man, sloppy joes is good. Hi, Chris. Replay. Shout out to my replay game. Thank you, Chris. My God, today I forgot to shout out my replay game. Thank y'all so much for coming back and watching the lives. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Okay, let's see. Who said we hate spaghetti? You hate spaghetti, Lucille? Were you forced to eat it your entire childhood like I was? And that's all my grandma used to make. We used to make spaghetti sandwiches. Don't play. If you don't know about spaghetti sandwich, it's old school. That's what my cousins had. You put some spaghetti on some bread and you go back outside and play. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Somebody said they love spaghetti. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, let me get down here. Let me see what y'all are doing with y'all personal hygiene. Just because you broke don't mean you got to stink, okay? You can still smell good on the budget. Remember that. Men, if you're watching, remember that. You can still smell good on the budget. Not to call out the men, but you know what I mean. Ladies, you can still wash your hair on the budget. I'm going to call y'all out too. So let me see what y'all doing with this hygiene budget. I stumped y'all because there's not a lot of answers in here for number 3. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I got to scroll up. Let me scroll up. Hi, Steph. Did you get your package, darling? Let me know if you got your package, darling. Okay, let me Oh, somebody said there's nothing wrong with shopping for food at the Dollar Tree. Thank you. No, there's not anything wrong with that. I have not been to the Dollar Tree in such a long time. I know the 99-cent store did. I'm going to have to check them out. That's Christina. Uh-huh. Yes, I would shop from groceries from Dollar Tree. Somebody said bologna sandwiches. Hello. I will tell you, though. I don't know who bologna think they is. Bologna costs just as much as the regular lunch meat. Now, hold on a minute. Because back in my day, bologna was the cheap man's lunch meat. Bologna up here to costing like $4-5 a pack. I don't know who they coming for. On only $30 for a family of 4, little money for meat. We are having oatmeal, beans and rice, ramen, and goulash again. Okay, listen. Yeah, just what Andrew said. If you and your family are trying to survive, you need those meals that's going to help you, those nutrients that you need. But you may not get meat all the time. You may have to become a vegetarian. That's real talk. See, we think about these things with having the money. And so it's hard to think about it. But if it was opposite, you make it work. Yeah, you make it work. All right, let's get to number 3 now. Let me see what kind of hygiene routine y'all gonna have. Because it's important. You got to keep taking care of yourself. Now, let me see what number 3 is. Here we go. Stock up when things are on sale. Couponing is your friend at this point. Dollar Tree has everything you need to stay clean, not only for yourself, but your house as well. Absolutely. Just did the Dollar Tree vinyl shop and found so many more items for the household. It was wonderful. Oh, you're doing okay. Y'all, real quick. And I got to make an announcement for this. For all my creators out there. I was at the Dollar Tree. I'm always at the Dollar Tree. And they sell vinyl. So for those of you who are creators and you like to make things in your envelopes and all of whatever it is you use vinyl for, they sell vinyl. They had it on sale 2 for $1. So I got this challenge on my Instagram. It's for all my creators out there who make things. I'm challenging them with the two for $1 or just the vinyl Dollar Tree challenge. And they've all got to create something and submit it to me. And then I'm going to show it on my Instagram. So if anyone over here wants to take part of that challenge, you are more than welcome. The deadline is 2 weeks. I'll provide more details, but you got to use the vinyl from Dollar Tree. Okay, that was a side note. Mandy made me think about that. All right, let's go. Deodorant and body wash. Ooh, detergent and toothpaste. We forget about the detergent. Deodorant and toothpaste. Hold on a second. Does Dollar Tree have detergent? I ain't never bought no detergent from there. Do they? I'm not saying that comment was saying that. I'm just thinking. Soap and toothpaste and a toothbrush. Toothpaste and deodorant. Toothpaste and TP. TP and toothpaste. Mac and cheese. Oh, wait. That's number 2. Laundry soap and deodorant. I'm glad y'all said laundry soap. Soap, toothbrush, and toothpaste. Shampoo and body wash. These are essentials. If you were on the budget, what are you grabbing? With 2 items. Some of y'all saying 3. That's okay. Deodorant, soap, and toothpaste. That just goes to show you got to have more than 2. We have plenty of soap to last us, but deodorant and laundry soap. Y'all, I saw the funniest meme. It said, do you know how fed up someone must have been to create deodorant? I thought that was the funniest. Like, do you know how it must have been so stank that somebody developed and created deodorant? Oh my God, that was the funniest thing I ever seen. Okay, toothpaste, body wash. Okay, all right, y'all are on the same page. Toothpaste and deodorant. Toothpaste, everybody like toothpaste and deodorant is the go-to. I would go to the Dollar Tree. Let's see. Deodorant, body wash. Okay. Leona, we said 2 things. You done got 4 things. Okay, but if it's for your family, then we'll give you that. And look, she was specific. Look, Dove bar soap. She's very specific. Toilet paper, toothpaste, and body soap and deodorant. Deodorant, toothpaste. Y'all, look at y'all. That Dove soap. I ain't gonna talk about y'all. I got Dove soap in my bathroom right now. Not Dial. Woo! He budgets went way back. Y'all remember Dial soap? No, do y'all remember what was that one soap I used to love? Was it Lever 2000? Was that what it was? Man, I used to love that damn soap. Soap and deodorant, toothpaste I can make with baking soda. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Thank you, Kathy. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Man, I would go to the Dollar Tree and get that Yardley soap for $1.25. I would get my toothpaste and mouthwash too. Yeah. Deodorant and body wash already have stocked up. So laundry detergent. No, we laundry detergent is key. Laundry detergent is key. All right, let's see. Clearly hypothetical because I have a sinking fund for personal items and a closet full of soaps, deodorants, and lotions, but a bar of Dove wipes, soap, and some baby powder. Nobody else mentioned baby powder. Y'all, I love me some baby powder. Nobody mentioned that one. Hey, Marie, you made it. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's get into our 4th. Now, this is our 4th tip. If you guys are just joining us, we are talking about how we are going to survive on $100 in between our paychecks. Okay, we broke down what that means and how we should organize our finances. Okay, we talked about our meal planning. If we only had $30 to feed ourselves and our family. We talked about our hygiene, what we need to get by to not only our personal hygiene, but to also clean our house. Okay, these are the essentials that we need. And it sounds like so far we are making it. All right, now let's get to number 4. You got to give every dollar a job, just like we're doing with this $100. You got to break it down. You still have to budget even when it's just $100. Okay. All right. So budgeting isn't about how much you have. Always remember that. It's about control. It's not about how much money you have. Always remember you can have a lot of money and still not know how to use it and still go broke. Always remember that. So break your $100 into categories right away, just like we've been doing. Food, transit, hygiene, joy or fun, savings, Even if it's $2, get you a dollar jar. Get you a dollar jar. Use cash envelopes or sticky notes. Keep it visual. And every dollar gets a job. This $3 is for bus fare. This is $7 for dinner. This $10 is for peace of mind. You got to give every dollar a job. You can't just have that 100 and not assign it a job, or that money's gonna be gone. Okay. If you got less than 100, you got to break it down. This is going towards this. This will last this long. This it's a science, and we should do that anyway, whether we got $100 or $1,000. Understand? And then that comment brought me back. Before cash stuffing, I would so fold my money with sticky notes and have sticky notes on my money and document that before trackers and stuff. Sometimes you got to go old school. All right, y'all. Here we go. Number 4. What's the hardest part about budgeting money when money is already tight? So, what's the hardest part about budgeting money and your money is already tight? So you're trying to budget, you're trying to stay ahead. What's the hardest part for you? Put that in the comments down below. Put a number 4, because I understand it's hard. I get it. If those of you who've never been in a place of, being in a situation where you may not even, I'm being nice and saying $100. I'm being nice. Sometimes it's less than that. You got to survive. You got to buy your baby diapers and stuff. How you going to do it? What's the hardest part about budgeting on a tight income? Drop that in the chat below. Again, you guys, if you're wondering why I got this number 4 behind me, budgeting just because it's 4 years old. I've had this channel for 4 years now, and I plan on having it for a very long time because of this, because of you guys, because of having these conversations. I enjoy what I do so much. So I'm just so excited. I can't believe I've had this channel this long. It's crazy. And when I go back, for anyone out here who's ever thought about starting a channel, just do it. Just do it. If you go back and watch my first videos, God bless America, they are the most cringe-worthy videos you will ever see. Like, if you're going to go back and watch my videos, start around the second year budgeting, just because that first year was rough. First year was fun, though, because I wasn't doing it to get monetized or anything. I was just doing it. So that first year was a little rough. Skip to year 2. You'll enjoy it. All right, let me get to the comments here. What's the hardest part about budgeting when money is already tight? Okay, put a number 4 next to your answer. And then don't forget, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, please drop a hashtag Saturday Live in the chat. We got 53 entries, so good deal. Thank you all so much for being here and joining me. And again, shout out to my replay gang. I always say to you guys, if you can't make the live, that's no worries. Please come back and watch the replay. And the replay gang shows up and shows out, you guys. You guys just don't understand how I'm meeting so many new people from watching the replay of these lives. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for all your love and support. I love you guys to death. So let's get in here. Let's get to our comments. Now let me see. Where are we? We are on number 4. Let me get down here. See if I can find some number 4s, because it is 10:50. And hey, I'm going to get my nails done. Now, this ain't a part of the $100 challenge. This is a challenge. Woo! I don't want to show it too close. I want to show it too close. Woo! My budget to be gone. All right, let's see. Let me get down here to number 4. That nail salon is calling my name. Let's see. Number 4. Thank you for your hashtag Saturday Lives. Yes, use my coupons. Oh, here we go. The hardest part is telling myself no. The hardest part about budgeting money when money is already tight is telling myself no. That's it. Deb, that's the answer. Telling yourself no. I felt that in my spirit. For me, my impulse shopping is horrible. That's another good one. Number 4, seeing it, not ignoring it, and missing out. Ooh, priorities. Trying to save money when money is tight. Ooh, y'all are reaching my soul. Trying to figure out which one should take the priority. Yeah, what is priority? They're all priorities, so which one comes first? Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, we should do a live on that. You cannot give to every envelope or challenge. Wendy, I know everybody can't hear you, so I'm going to say it loud for you. For everybody in the back. You cannot give to every envelope and challenge. My God, today. I'm not trying to preach on y'all because, we're all here to support. But I need y'all to remember this. You cannot cash stuff every envelope and challenge. We're going to talk about it. Maybe that should be a lie. Bills, they never end. Ooh. Bills don't ever end. That don't make no sense. How come a bill can't end? Like, it should be like a deadline or something. If I pay my electric bill for 20 years, at some point, shouldn't it stop? Whatever. Unexpected expenses. Sometimes things come up or I forget something to add to my budget. That's true. You know what come up is those quarterly expenses. I forget about that. Lord knows I forget about my life insurance policy. That sucker is quarterly, and I forget about it every time. And then they send me a thing saying it'll be coming out on the 26th or something. And I'm like, damn. Woo! Grocery budget. Oh, that's a good one. All right, let's see. Resisting the urge to spend. Hi, Sabrina. Resisting the urge to spend is a good one. That's something when this, money is hard. What's the hardest part? Resisting the urge to spend. I like that one. The hardest part for me is boredom and trying to resist them stickers. Look at our planner. Look at our planner chick. Y'all better lead. Woo, them stickers will get you. I'm not even a planner chick, but I know what goes into them stickers. And it's hard too. It's hard because them stickers is cute. That's another thing. It's hard to resist cute stuff. It's hard. The stress and overwhelming feeling. That's hard. Trying to figure out what you need to cut out of the budget. We talk about this all the time. All the advice will tell you got to cut back, you got to cut back, you got to cut back. But when you get to a point where you've cut back everything and it's still not enough, what's the next step? Those are hard. These are all hard because when you analyze your budget and you look at stuff, it's analyzing yourself, right? Because it's not just numbers. When you're doing these things, what you're really doing is taking a deep dive into this person right here. And that's hard to do because then you got to face reality on who you really are. It's tough. Realizing some things you need and can't buy because you don't have the money and you have to go without. Oh, thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. Yeah, you have to go without. You don't want to go without. Guilt when I get something for me. Ooh, I dump self and focus on kids. Hey, Joy, that's so true. That's my child. My daughter, Minnie, bless her heart, y'all, she just turned 16. I took her to get her nails done for her birthday. $150 for her nails. I go get my nails done. I get the bare package, $50. Why is that? That should be the other way around. We'll talk about it. I believe it could be a mindset thing. Yes, I agree with you. Hey, Belinda, thank you, friend. I'm a problem spender, so saving money is hard for me, but it is harder because I am on a tight budget. Problem spender. What's a problem spender? I don't know what that is, but I like that. We got to explore more into that. I like that topic. Unexpected expenses. Finally got 1 month ahead on living expenses, then got hit with a $2,000 car maintenance and repair bill. I'm sorry about that, Amy, but you know how them cars do. You know how them cars do. Every time you think you're getting a little ahead, here come your car begging for money. Oh my God. Not able to spend any more money. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. What happens when you spend all the money? You can't spend anymore until that next paycheck. Y'all got some good ones here. All right, we're going to start wrapping it up. I hope you guys are enjoying this live. Let's get into that fifth topic here. Let me pull it up and take this banner off here. And let's get into our 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go right here. You guys talked about this. Unfollow the temptation. Now, we don't talk about this enough, about those the digital spending triggers. and how they influence us to spend money. You know, those digital spending like, I don't know if y'all are on, social media a lot, but those ads that come up, the TikTok shops. Woo! If I didn't have any self-control, do you know I would be so broke if I bought everything on TikTok? Everything on TikTok shop I need. Do you understand? You gotta have self-control. So you gotta unfollow those shopping influencers or mute those food deliveries or unsubscribe from the sale emails. My God, today my email is blowing up because it's Memorial Day weekend and everybody got a sale. My emails is going off. When you're on a tight budget, you got to let that stuff go. You got to unsubscribe. You can go back when the money's right, but you got to get rid of it. It's tempting. I love this one, y'all. Create a new playlist. Listen, how many of y'all believe that, music helps heal? I just believe that, so just in my soul. Music will help you get through whatever it is that you're going through. A breakup, happy times, to be, strong and positive. Make you a playlist that you listen to that's going to keep you on track, man. I'm telling you, music heals all things. I firmly believe that. And then your $100, this is all you got. It's too valuable to waste on temptation. So you got to learn how to get rid of the temptation. When this is all the money you got, you've got to get rid of those things around you that's going to tempt you to not use it in the best light. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so let's get into our final question of the day. This is a poll, okay? And then just write the answer, number 5, and write your answer. When money runs out midweek, or just whenever money runs out, what's your usual move? Do you put it on the credit card? We talked about this last week. You put it on the credit card. Do you ask family or friends for help? Have you ever been there before? Ask your best friend, can you borrow $50? Do you sell something? Or do you go into survival mode? That's it. I ain't got it. So we just going to sit here and stare at the wall. Which one are you? You swiping that credit card if you ain't got it? You asking your family or friends for help? I've been there, done that. You sell something or go into survival mode? Which one? Drop it in the comment section below, and then make sure you go ahead and put your hashtag Saturday Live while you're doing that, so I can get the giveaway tool up and ready. We got 60 entries. Good deal. All right. When money runs out, what's your go-to? What is your go-to? How are you handling that? All right, let's see. And while we're here, you guys, just a reminder, next Saturday, there's no live. It's the last Saturday of the month. So if you're new here, I always take the last Saturday of the month off, but I will be back in 2 weeks. Y'all, it will be June. It will be June when we come back together again. That's crazy. Come on now. Life is just rushing. Life is rushing by. All right, let me get down here. Let me get to, see if I can find number fives. Oh my God. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Like I said, I'm so excited. It's Memorial Day weekend. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just having to be off work. It's the little things. I just want to be off work. I don't care to do nothing. Oh, somebody said they canceled. Hold on. I see something about stickers. Erica, here you go. I canceled those sticker subscriptions and changed to functional planning. Ooh, what's functional planning? I like it. Erica, you better cancel those sticker subscriptions. Now, within reason, I say this because I never want anyone to think that you can't save for the things that you want. That's why we save for those things. So if you like stickers, or if you like me, I love a good binder, save for the things that you want. That's okay. It's when you don't save and it's not budgeted, that's when it's a problem. So I never want anyone to think you cannot get the things that you like. You most certainly can. You just got to save for it. That's all. Okay, let's see. Stop shopping and wait. Survival mode. Look at this. Beast mode right here. Lately, it's been credit cards. Yeah. Ask a friend for a few bucks. It happens. I take money out of my savings challenges and put it on the credit card. Survival mode. All right. Survival mode. The old me swiped the credit card. The new me go into survival mode. And we talked about that last week. How to stop swiping those cards. It's hard. It's hard when most people, that is their survival mode. You understand what I'm saying? That they just reach for that credit card. They can't help it. Let's see. Credit card or from savings. I need to do a live on that. On savings. You guys, if you ever have topics you want us to discuss, please fill out my questionnaire in the description box or message me or email me, because some of the things you guys say in these comments are great topics to talk about. Survival mode or rely on whatever sinking funds I might have. Okay. Survival mode, swipe or take from emergency fund. I go to my husband. Ain't that the truth? Your husband is your survival mode. I love it. Survival mode. Oh my God, that made me chuckle. Typically survival mode because I don't have anyone that can just up and let me borrow cash. That ain't that the truth. What if you around other people ain't got no money? You know what you do? Like me, go to those dang financial lending little places. Don't do that. Don't fall for that trap. Oh, we got to do a live on that. And if for any of you who have Cash App, I noticed that Cash App is doing this now. Now Cash App has it where you can borrow money from them. So now they're making it even more tempting for people to get stuck in that rut to borrow cash. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. That was a good one. I'm keeping it real. I know I will swipe that card. That's okay. That's what we work on. I use my credit card. That's what we work on. Credit card. Stop buying. Put them on the list to purchase with the next check. Survival mode. Park the car. Shop the fridge and pantry. Look for things the kids forget about to introduce new fun play. That is survival mode. These all fall under survival mode. I like that. Ask family. Relax. You just gonna go relax. If it's something I truly need, I will swipe my credit card and pay with points. Okay. Let me see. I use the sinking funds for that particular need. Okay. Ask family, friends for help. Okay. No problem with that. Survival mode. Do a mini savings challenge. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like you guys, you have it in order. But the whole point of this live is I wanted to see how you guys would handle if this was all the money you had. So now with that being said, are you guys up for the $100 challenge? Are you guys up for the $100 challenge? Because now we're going to do this challenge. And I want to see how many of y'all can do it. Now, here are the rules. And if you don't know me, I love a good challenge. All right, here we go. $100 or less challenge. This is how it's going to work. It's your turn. Y'all all said what y'all would do. Now we're going to put it into action. I challenge you to take the $100 or less challenge. Okay. This means listing out your priorities, planning your meals, including the prices, treat yourself to one small treat. You got to track every dollar. So this $100, you've got to track the money and where it's going. And then I want y'all to come back to the next live in a couple weeks. Tell us how it went. Okay. Now I do have a freebie $100 survival budget printable. It's in my description box. I think it's in my description box, but if not, it's on my Buy Me a Coffee and I will add it after this live. Okay. What I want you to do is email me your list. Break all this stuff down. Email me your list if you so wish to participate, and let's discuss it the next live. This is what the printable looks like. Okay. It's the $100 survival budget planner, and you're going to fill out all of this stuff here with what we discussed today. Okay. Now, I can't remember if I put it in my description box, but it is definitely on my Buy Me a Coffee page. My Buy Me a Coffee page link is in the description box. You can go there and you can go print it. It is a freebie, but I'm putting you guys to the challenge. And even if you don't go out and spend the $100, you don't have to go spend money you don't have, please. But the whole point is I want you to fill out that tracker. I want you to go look at prices. Go price those groceries to see what a $30 meal would be for you and your family. Go price those hygiene products. Go out and write those prices. I thought that'd be fun. Let me know if you think that's a fun challenge. And go ahead and put in your hashtag Saturday Lives because we're a little over. So let's go ahead and let's do the giveaway. All right. You got just a few minutes to put in your hashtag Saturday Lives. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me share my screen. And you only got a couple seconds because this take me a couple of seconds. But let's go ahead. Here we go. We're sharing. Here's the giveaway tool. We got 63 entries. Good luck, everyone. I need some music for this. Let's see who's gonna win. Hey, Glenda girl. Congratulations, Glenda. You have won the giveaway. Now, let's go to our picker wheel and let's see what you're going to win from my shop. We're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here are all of the prizes here that you'll get to choose from. Please reach out to me and send me an email letting me know. Well, let's see what you won first. All right, my starter savings challenges. You will love that. So please reach out to me by email and give me, I will need where to mail your winning. So send me your home address or wherever you want it mailed, and I will get that out to you. I will tell you, it'll probably be a week or so. I'm just keeping it real with you, but you will get it. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live today. This is always so much fun. Again, thank you guys just for rocking with me for 4 years. I can't believe it. I love what I do. I love you guys. I love these lives. So thank you so much for always joining. Now go have a fabulous weekend, darling. And I will see y'all back here in 2 weeks. Bye. Not me choking on the end of the live. Bye. Love y'all.